The Day Before is a game that was hyped up for the past couple of years. And when I tell you people was excited for this thing, my boy Aaron, who if y'all don't know is the one I do Internet City videos reactions with, he's in the other room right now. He was excited about this a year ago, and we was playing, we was doing some open world game, and he was like, no, we was playing Left 4 Dead. We was running it back, you know what I'm saying? Left 4 Dead, the older series, we was running it back, having fun on that. He was like, man, I can't wait for this Day Before game to come out, bruh. It's an open world, I believe, zombie game, blah, 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 blah. He was watching the gameplay. He was excited. He was like, dang, bro, when this come out, we gonna hop on it, bro. It's coming out probably a year from now, da, 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 da. I was like, all right, cool. Me personally, I never seen anything about the game, but through him, obviously, is where I heard about it. And it was scheduled to release on December 7th, 2023. Now it's currently after December 7th. So it did come out. It came out, you know what I'm saying? But when it came out, it wasn't as complete as people such as Aaron would hope it would have been. I don't even know if he knows that it came out per se. I don't even know if he knows how crap it was when it came. Basically, they released an unfinished game. And when I say unfinished, it was probably 40% done, 30% done. I wouldn't give it 50. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't give it 50. It was a shit show. And they've had to apologize. And when I say they, I mean fantastic, the game developers, them right here, these people right here, that is low-key a great name for anything, not just a development company or a development team. That's a great brand name. And now that they're quote unquote bankrupt, somebody can probably steal that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a great YouTube influencer name, fan. That's great. But regardless, let me show y'all what was promised on this game. So if we go on Steam, which it did release on Steam, you know what I'm saying? This is the little trailer they had. The little trailer they had. Let's take a look. I've never seen it. I've seen like like a little bit. Like Aaron played me a little bit. He played me some of the gameplay, but I've never seen this trailer.
Offers a uniquely reimagined journey into post-apocalyptic MMO open world survival.
This sounds AI generated.
By Fantastic, and brought to you by the publisher Mytona. The open world of The Day Before is beautiful and richly detailed. Set in the present day on the U.S. East Coast, following a deadly pandemic.
So it is a new Fortune City. It is a apocalyptic zombie
you are rescued by the survivors of the Woodbury colony, your new refuge and safe home.
From now on, the doors of Woodbury will always be open to you.
Now, it's crazy that they was able to make this trailer without even having any of this in the game. That's the crazy part. They had to have taken this from so many I don't know how they did this and put this together.
But first, you will create your unique character. Select a personality, choose a gender,
I don't even know if this was in the game. Like, it came out, it's no longer on Steam, so I wouldn't be able to check even if I wanted to. We're gonna get to that. It's no longer on Steam. We're gonna get to that.
Immersing yourself in our vision of post-apocalyptic much valuable loot as possible. And in return, you'll be rewarded with a from you. We've designs ranging from the vicious infected to
That's all
other
cinematics, not that.
who are ready to take everything from you. We've designed survival in this world of equipment, backpacks, food, drinks,
like, bro,
and medicines.
This could have been, if somebody was to come around and actually develop something like this, it will blow, because this had hype for years, and all they had was like random gameplay, random trailers that nobody even had proof was real, but it had hype for years. It had, you know what I'm saying, people saving it to their wish list. I believe it was the most wish listed game on Steam, for real. Look at the reviews, y'all. Overwhelmingly negative. 21,000 overwhelmingly negative reviews. That is crazy. Let's go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, look at this. They released the day before and closed the day after. Yeah, that's something we're gonna get to. Don't open. Okay, whatever. I got a refund after 4+ hours. That's how bad this is. The company pulled a scam and closed down 1 week after the release. Yep. Oh, I was gonna save that, but since we read it, It's only been 4 days since they released it. Well, for me, it's been 5. But 4 days after they released the game, they took the game down and went bankrupt, and they issued an apology on Twitter, which we are going to read. But let's read some of these reviews. I bought this game just to give it a negative review. Greatest scam in gaming history. I refunded the day before they shut the game down. Should be named the scam after week. Yes, facts. So obviously people bought it, downloaded it, and knew what it was. But let's take a look at their apology. Fantastic development team on Twitter. They put out an official statement. And obviously, before we read it, we all know it's probably BS. But we're going to read it anyway. Today, we announced the closure of Fantastic Studio. So the whole studio shut down. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. It's only been 4 days. It's only been 4 days. If you was really trying to sell the game and make your money back, you would sell it for longer than 4 days. But I digress. We invested all our efforts, resources, and man hours into development of the day before, which is our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately, we don't have the funding to continue to work. It's important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development of the day before. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring out our blood, sweat, and tears in the game. I want y'all to notice something. They said we didn't take any money during the development of the day before, but you put out an unfinished game and took the money then. And for 4 days, you took that money until you shut down. Come on now. If it's not a scam, I don't know what is. Sounds like a scam to me. I'm just saying. At the moment, the future of the day before and prop night is unknown, but the servers will remain operational. Why would they remain operational if you can't afford nothing? If you're so broke that you shut down Fantastic Studios, why would you keep the servers up? Because from what I know, it costs to keep servers running. They're just not free. You know what I'm saying? There's equipment involved. There's probably a building somewhere that's housing these servers. They're probably paying somebody to run their servers. So why would you keep them operational? We apologize if we didn't meet your expectations. Y'all didn't meet any expectations at all. We did everything in our power, but unfortunately, we miscalculated our capabilities. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. I could have told you that. Miscalculating your capabilities, I get that, but to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us miscalculate our capabilities with a lot of stuff. Sometimes, ego, pride, or just too much confidence, a little too much confidence can lead you to miscalculate your capabilities. Sometimes it ends up all right, sometimes it don't. But in this case, this is a open world zombie game with some mechanics that look like Call of Duty to me. You know what I'm saying? I can only imagine how much that would take. Look at Grand Theft Auto. The last GTA, granted, they was sucking GTA 5 dry, with all the DLC and updates and all that stuff. But regardless, the last Grand Theft Auto was dang near 10 years ago. The amount of time between Red Dead 1 and 2 was some years. And those are the epitome of like open world type, you know what I'm saying? What the day before was trying to be. And y'all thought y'all could come in, first game on the scene, and do something like that. Crazy. As a matter of fact, I don't even think they intended to release a finished game at all. I think this was a scam from the beginning, to be honest. I read that part. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years. And this is what they been doing. So, to be honest, how are these games? That's what I want to know. The Wild 8, Dead Dozen, Radiant 1, Prop Night. How are those games? How did they perform? Were they finished? That's what I want to know. I don't know this company like that. The only thing I've heard from them is the day before, but this reply to their tweet sums it up perfectly. Let me exit this and make it full screen. Scam. Y'all taking the money you made and running from your scam. You false advertised the day before for years and put out a game nothing like what you advertised. I wish I could have downloaded and played it. We all know you aren't shutting down because you lack funds, but because you're taking the money and running, which I can agree. Because if you know what I'm saying, really lack funds, you would update and continue to sell it and make it better. Pull a Cyberpunk and fix it. You know what I'm saying? But this game, since it was so incomplete, it was probably dang near unfixable. Matter of fact, let's see if we can find some gameplay from somebody that bought it. Let's see if we can find something. All right. Here we go. Let's see.
All right, so the day before, they'll run around a corner or take cover or go into the street, move through a door, whatever. And then after like a good 4 to 5 seconds, they just drop dead on the floor. In fact, this exact thing happened when Liam and I were in Discord chatting. We happened to be on the same server and I ended up killing him. That was a real fight. That's a real gunfight.
What is going on?
Is he dead?
I died.
Ah!
Oh, did you kill me?
From the looks of it, from what I'm seeing, obviously this is not a full experience for somebody. From what I'm seeing, they got a lot done. But I don't think it was nowhere. I still don't think it was nowhere near enough done.
Yeah, I just died.
Wait, that was you?
So if y'all want to see some gameplay, just look it up on YouTube. Go see how much it got. I'm gonna look it up after this and see how much was actually finished. But man, it could have been big. The content around it, the game itself, the sales, it could have been big. It took you what? From what I heard, it was like 5 years to release. You should have just kept like developing. It's already been 5 years. We've been waiting on GTA for 10 years, and it's hyped up, and we're willing to wait. Y'all hyped up the day before, probably trying to get some investor funding in the background, but y'all was hyping it up nonetheless. Just finish it. Regardless of if that took another 2 or 3 years, all you had to do was finish it, release something that you could be proud of. People would have bought it, loved it, and continued to play it, and you wouldn't be going bankrupt or scamming per se. So all in all, I believe this is alleged. This is my opinion. I believe that it was a scam from the beginning, and then it got hyped up to a point that they didn't expect. And they was like, oh shoot, let's actually build. Let's actually, you know what I'm saying, get on it. And they probably were in the background looking for investor funding and probably didn't get enough or any. And they just felt like they had to release something. Yes, you had to release something. I mean, really, you didn't, because nobody paid anything. You could have just, oh, the day before it's not coming out. Or you could have just said nothing and just whatever. But I digress. You could have just took the time to finish the game. Take the time to finish the game. People would have waited. Enough people would have waited to where if you released a finished product and it was good, those same people would have been like, hey, the day before is out, play it. Creators start making content on it. YouTubers, TikTokers, Facebookers start making content, streamers. Next thing you know, the day before is back in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? It's popping because it's a good game. But unfortunately, y'all wanted to scam. Y'all wanted to release something unfinished. And now you labeled as a scammer for the rest of your, you know what I'm saying, your days. Luckily, we really don't know the people that actually worked at Fantastic Studios. So you might not be labeled a scammer personally, but you should be ashamed of yourself. That's it. That's the scam before. Let me know what y'all should cover. Let me know what I should cover next. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.